All right, do not ignore these. A lot of times they end up on the front door, usually from the city, might be in the county, but do not ignore them. I have been guilty of this, many people have. They put it on there for a reason. Sometimes it's a warning, sometimes it's a fine. This one is for the high grass. Nobody likes to get a notice from the city, but it's incredibly justified in this situation. Now, we actually, if we bought this house, we wouldn't let it get like that. We would go ahead and take care of it because we don't need any issues. Most of the time, there's first given a warning. So when you're given a warning, if you'll just address the issue for the city, they're fine with it. They'll put their number on there. Most of the folks I've talked to are like, hey, no problem, thanks for taking care of it, and it's done, just knock it out. This one, we're closing in a couple of days. This is actually a fine that's given to the seller of this house. Now, we came by to do our final inspection, which we've talked a lot about before. We see this is on here. I don't want to pay his fine, but his fine is tied to this property. If we then buy this property and it's tied to the property, we're going to be responsible for paying this fine to the city, which we have nothing to do with. We didn't even own it at this time. So, a couple things. If you see a big one or a little one on your door, see what it's about. It's usually somebody from the city. There's an issue, they have a question. Most of those things, if you just knock it out, we always like to communicate. There's always a phone number on there, and let them know, hey, we took care of it, no problem, it goes away. It's really not a big deal. But another reason to come by and do that final walkthrough is this is a fine that's tied to this property. We had nothing to do with it. We don't want to buy this in 2 days unless this has been taken care of. So never ignore the notices. It's always easier just to take care of them, get them knocked out, and move on. If we can do anything to help you, give us a shout, 210-201-6644. We're on the website, sellmysanantoniohouse.com.